And it says, "Hi, honey, I'm Sabrina. See me together, 1 o'clock. I want to come, $60. Not COME, by the way. Crazy together. I'm Bay Meadows and I'm come pick up to your." They're texting a 12-year-old.
Have you ever noticed how parents of these days are, scared of kidnappers, predators out on the streets, but you don't realize that the real kidnappers and predators are on your child's phone, like they're online? That's what this video reminded me of. So there's a video of a mom I saw on TikTok, and in that video she was sharing reasons why parents should check their children's phones. And when I was listening to that video, I'm like, so this thing actually happens everywhere. It does. Funny enough, it's not just in America, it happens everywhere in the world. I know how children think. They really don't take things serious the way adults do. They will receive a call from a stranger around 10 p.m. saying, "Oh, come outside, I want to see you, is your friend." And they will just go. Or they might think it's a friend or something. They might actually believe that person, because some of these predators and some of these men, they can be convinced. They don't wear scary masks. They sound normal. They text normal. You can say things like, "Oh, I saw your fine picture on Facebook," when in real life that child does not have a Facebook account. Like, how do you explain to a 12-year-old that the internet is like a market square where anybody can just pull you into their store? Let's watch the complete videos, because she posted about 3 videos. Let's watch the videos of the woman and we'll be right back.
Reason number 1 to check your kid's phone. About 10 o'clock last night, my daughter's phone starts blowing up. And with as many calls as was coming in, her and I both thought it was some sort of emergency. So we meet kind of at her phone, because again, it's in the living room on the charger. And it's just random numbers. So of course I'm, "Do you recognize these numbers?" "No, ma'am, I don't." "But mama, I get calls all the time that I don't recognize the number and I just decline them." Okay. So she goes on to bed. I take her phone to my room. As I'm walking to my room, her phone rings. So I answer it. And he asks for a specific name. So of course I'm like, "Who's calling?" "Oh, this is Frank." "Frank, how old are you?" Because I can tell he's an older gentleman. And I'm pretty sure he said 49 years old. But I know he said 40 something. So 40 something. I said, "Well, it's ironic because a 40-year-old man or whatever is calling a 12-year-old girl at 10 o'clock. What do you want?" "I'm sorry. I seen the Facebook post and I thought it was somebody that I recognized. So I decided to give him a call." "Bullshit. Where did you get this number from?" "Oh, this is not, no, this is not, no, not." So of course, I'm fuming. I ask more questions. He hangs up on me. I call him back on my cell phone. He answers. First thing, "How did you get this number? Who gave you this number? Where did you get this number? We're not doing this." He flies off the deep end at me. "Ma'am, I don't have time for your 20 questions. I will not sit here and go back and forth with you," and hangs up. Cool. I send all of this information to her dad. My husband, of course, is in bed and he's like, "What is going on?" So I tell him. I, of course, start checking parental controls. I go on her search history. I'm looking through her text messages. Then a text comes in. Reason number 2 for my suggestion of checking your kid's phone. After I hang up with the first guy, a text comes through and it says, "Hey." So I'm watching her phone, just waiting. Of course, bubbles are coming up, like you could tell somebody's texting basically. And I sit there and I watch and wait. Well, nothing comes through. So I just delete it and report it as junk. Well, after that, she gets another call. It's a younger guy, and he asked for a name that's similar to hers, but not exact. And of course, I made it very clear that it was not her. It was not who he was looking for. And how did she get the number? Again, he goes back to, "I seen it in a Facebook post." So I never got the screenshot. I have no clue what Facebook posts they're talking about. Keep in mind, my daughter does not have any Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, no social media. She has BeReal. And when I tell y'all that I get on it and check it every single day, I also created a BeReal so that I could see what she is posting. I watch her like a hawk. Overprotective parent, once again. So the next instance that happened is I get another text message on her phone. And it says, "Hi, honey, I'm Sabrina. See me together, 1 o'clock. I want to come, $60. Not COME, by the way. Crazy sex together. I'm Bay Meadows and I'm come pick up to your. They're texting a 12-year-old. So, of course, this text was sent to my 12-year-old daughter's phone at 11 o'clock at night. I'm fuming. Stayed up half the night, double and triple checking everything. The only parental control I did not have on her phone was the one that she could be contacted by anybody, basically, even if they're not in her contacts. So that one is now set up on her phone. But after all of this, I called the sheriff's office and I'm like, hey, this is what happened. You know, they called her name directly, which worries me. She doesn't have any social media platform, you know, anything along those lines. So after speaking with an officer, he said it sounds like her number was leaked just through a website. He said it's actually very common. It's the same way that everybody gets these toll, you know, calls and, oh, the IRS is looking for you and all of that. He said, especially with all the parental controls that I have on her phone, that's most likely the case. Listening to everything that was going on with the simple fact that I went through all of her text messages and there's no bullying or harassing in there. I can see her deleted text messages. There's no harassing or bullying in there. I went through every single app, every photo, search history. I went through everything, you guys. Again, I watch her like a hawk. I have stepdaughters as well, but she is my physical daughter, my one and only physical daughter. I love and adore my stepchildren and they are mine as well. But I watch her like a hawk and protect her like a hawk. Like, I'm not playing around. If this was my other children, I would be making this same exact video saying the same exact thing. I don't play about my kids. If this was a coworker's kid, I would be doing the same thing. I do not play about children. If I hear a child in the store say mom, I turn around and look. It's common for moms to do that. If you know my child, you know she has a heart of gold and she loves and cares for everybody. So I'm glad I'm the one who got these calls, looked at these text messages, all the things. When I was taking her to my mom this morning, because of course they're on summer break, I reiterated to her the importance of, this is why we don't give you these social media platforms. This is how easy it is. She done nothing wrong in this situation. Nothing. And yet, somehow or another, her number was out there and they were trying to meet her for sex. And I told her that. And the scared look that came across her face broke my heart as her mother. But as her mother, I know that I also have to protect her. And if that's what it takes, then that's what it takes. And when I tell you that I don't play about my children or anybody else's children for that matter, I will love them like my own. I will treat them like my own. But that also means I will protect them like my own. Y'all, check your kids' phones. Parent your children. Be straightforward with them because this is a cruel world. And unfortunately, we all have to live in it.
Now, this is why the idea of giving your child a phone so that they can call you or reach out to you after school is not really that innocent. I need parents to realize that you're not just giving them access to you only, you are also giving strangers access to them. And predators are very bold, like they are bold and they don't mind texting a 12-year-old child at 10 p.m. or calling them at 10 p.m. and asking for sex. Some parents will also say that, oh, there's parental control, I can see everything. Yes, you can see everything, but you can't see everything. You won't always be around that child 247 to check their phones. You won't even always be able to check their phones 247. The group of parents that used to stress me are those ones that say, oh, I don't want to invade my child's privacy. Private what? Privacy. Privacy is for a child that is paying rent, not for a small child that is living under your roof. Privacy is for adults, not for children. If you know that your child is under 18, you better check that phone, because if you don't check it, don't worry, people are out there checking it for you, and not everybody has good intentions. I promise you, these children don't know what danger looks like. Somebody can text them and say, oh, come and meet me at so and so place. And in their minds, they'll feel, oh, I just made a new friend. Meanwhile, your child is walking into something that they might never recover from. So I really don't know how you guys are going to teach them about these safety things. But me, I would prefer you don't give your child a phone at that age. They don't need it. They really don't need it. I'm not going to be giving my child a phone till they are done with school, they are done with secondary school. What do you want to use the phone for? Even if there will be a phone, the way I was trained, there was a phone, but at home on the dining table, nobody takes it away from there. Whenever we are home and we want to hear from my dad or something, I just beep my dad's phone wherever it is and he'll call you back, or he will call back to communicate with us, and nobody touches that phone. Nobody. goes close to that phone. It's just for communication at home. I don't know why you are giving a child a phone, a child that doesn't understand that social media is a dangerous place. But anyways, who am I to judge? Everybody with their own way of parenting. We are in a society where parents are more scared of their kids failing exams than being scared of people grooming their children online. You drag your child, you shout at your child, you harass your child for failing maths, but you don't care about who is sending them DMs at night. Priorities, priorities. This mom's video is just proof that phones are not toys and social media is not a joke. It's not child's play. Even if you ban Instagram or TikTok or stop them from social media, predators will still find their way to your child. So yes, check your child's phone, be strict, restrict them from even the phones. It's normal. It's something you're supposed to do as a parent, and it's something that I would do as a parent. I don't want to be the nice parent. I want to be the strict and the good parent. Guys, what do you think about this video? Do you think that it's okay for kids to have phones, kids below 17, 16 and 15? Do you think it's okay to have phones? Do you think parents should not invade on their child's privacy, or parents should actually do that? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. My name is Benita. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, all the love in the world. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.